the opening lineups. Jenny Rasmussen's going to introduce the team. That's our starting lineup, Spiel. Back for the opening tip. Bounds, that's going to stay with the Hawkettes. Get it around to Gaskell. They'll go to Olsen, wide open three. That's off the rim, no good. Follows her own rebound, goes up, no good. Bailey Schechinger gets the rebound, and she's tied up again. Brewster on the inside ties up Bailey Schechinger, but the Hawkettes will have the ball. They'll inbounds underneath their own basket here. Have another chance at it. Mobauer looks at a three. She'll penetrate. Pull up from 10. That's off, no good. That's cleared by the Indians. Berry has it. Kicks it ahead here. That's Duffy with the three. That cuts the lead to 1, 13-12 as Duffy's got 4. Something flying out on the floor here. They're going to call a travel here on the Hawkettes. Should have stopped the game here as we had something on the floor there, but the turnover's against the Hawkettes. Jean Rasmussen going to take a timeout. 2:16 to go, opening quarter. Hawkettes lead it, 13-3 go. 2:16 to go, opening quarter. Hawkettes in a dogfight here with the Sac Indians, 13-12. Indians will have possession here. As the Hawkettes turn it over there, Katie Schechinger called for the travel. Berry has it for the Indians. To bring it up against Mobauer. Going to call Mobauer for the second foul. That'll be the 14th foul against IKM, second on Mobauer. So the Indians will have it here. They'll inbounds to Berry. Berry with it this time. He gets it over to Brewster. Stolen away by Gaskell, still on the floor. Brewster gets it back to Berry. Get it across to Duffy. She'll launch the three off the rim, no good. Olsen clears the ball. Gaskell ahead quickly with it to Olsen. Looking for Margot Mobauer in the middle. Should be called for the travel. Hawkettes need to settle down here a little bit, maybe getting in Mobauer's head just a touch. Hawkettes still lead 13-12. 1:37 to go in the first quarter. Indians have it. Berry out on top. Stolen away by Gaskell this time. They're going to call her out of bounds, so that'll stay with the Indians. Gaskell giving the point guard trouble here. Berry has it back in for the Indians. Gaskell really fighting her there with the defense. There's a high dribble there. That's going to be a turnover on the Indians. The defensive pressure by Gaskell has given Barry fits. Hawkettes played in with that 1-point lead. 1:15 to go in the quarter. Go inside to Bailey Schekinger. She'll turn around. No good. A rebound by Olsen. That's knocked loose. It'll be a jump ball. That'll be the Indians on alternate possession. Indians came ready to play here. Staying right with the Hawkettes here as we're under a minute to go, opening quarter. Point has it. She'll bring it down against Olsen. Get it back to Barry. Go to the corner to Duffy. Bring it out on top to Crabb. Go inside there. Nice post up off the rim and good. Sac leads. That's shot by Duffy. Gives her 6 for the game. Olsen feeds it to Schekinger, inside to Katie Schekinger. Olsen with it, up off the rim and good. The Hawkettes in front again. 15-14. Indians bring it down. Duffy with it out on top. She'll get it to Barry. She'll drive on Gaskell. Go back to point. She'll walk. That's got another turnover on the Indians. 12 seconds to play, opening quarter. Hawkettes 15-14. Gaskell brings it across half court. Go to Katie Schekinger. She turns and fires a 15-footer and drops it. Big shot by the freshman. That's it for the first quarter. Almost straight in the three-pointer was Barry at the buzzer. Hawkettes lead the Indians 17-14. We'll be back for the second quarter in just the start of the second quarter. Hawkettes lead the Sac Indians 17-14. Hawkettes ran out to a big lead early, but here come the Indians. Actually led at one point 14-13. Hawkettes cashed 2 late baskets to have the 3-point lead. Hawkettes have the first possession second quarter. We'll go to the corner here to Bailey Schekinger. Will find Mobauer in the center. She is fouled. As she went up for the shot, she'll be headed to the line. That's going to be Duffy with the foul. 14 foul against the Indians. They're going to give that foul to Barry. She picks up her second. Look to be on Duffy. First free throw by Mobauer is good. She's got 5. 18-14 the score. Second free throw. Also good by Mobauer. Barry has it. She'll feed it ahead here to Point. Point's going to walk it across. Try to find Barry. Oh, this time they'll go to the corner. That's going to be Blass with it. She goes up and scores, driving around Katie Schekinger. Blass has 6. Cuts the lead down to 3. Olsen now intercepted by Point. Indians have it back. Barry has it out on the right wing. Go to the right wing to Point. There's a lob inside. Stolen away by Katie Schekinger, and she's fouled by Point. Olsen fouled by Point as she tried to get it down floor. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Indians. First on Point. Katie Schekinger checks out. Showering back into the game for the Hawkettes. Stolen away again. Bad pass there by Gaskell. Crabb ahead of the Duffy, She tries it, no good. Cleared by Showering. Olsen ahead of the pack, tries to rifle it down. Picked off by Barry. Stolen away momentarily. Mobauer tries to tie her up. They'll get it to Point. She'll walk it across. I'll go down to the corner to Duffy. Back to Point. Thought about the 3. Back to Barry on top. Inside, there's off the rim, no good. Nice move by Crabb. She's making her presence felt on the inside. Gaskell brings it across for the Hawkettes with that 3-point lead. 6.5 to go, second quarter. Olsen with it. Fired across to Gaskell. Wide open 3. No good off the rim. Schekinger going to be called for a foul. This time Bailey Schekinger. She'll pick up her second. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Hawkettes. Indians will have it back. That's first on Bailey Schekinger. Going to have a timeout here by Sac. Indians They trail 19-16. 19-16. Hawkettes lead the Indians. 6:24 to go, second quarter. Indians will have it. Doing some damage on the inside as Crabb is posted up time and again and scored for the Indians. Berry will bring it down against Gaskell this time. Berry drives it down against Shiring. She blocks it. Tipped out of there. Duffy has it. She tries to throw it up. It's going to stay with the Indians as it was blocked out of bounds. Duffy will inbounds it. Get it out here to Berry. Berry tries to go inside. Stolen away by Mulbauer. Will find Gaskell. Gaskell will bring it down for the Hawkettes. Go to Olsen. She's going to be called for the travel as she shuffled her feet. So the Indians will get it back. Still trailing by 3 here. No score in this quarter. 5:56 to go in the half. Point has it here for the Indians. She looked at a 3. No, not going to take it. Gets it to Berry. She'll try to penetrate. Gaskell on her. They go inside again to Crabb. Back out to Point. They'll go to the corner to Berry. Crabb still trying to post up. Tries to go inside. Goes around Shiring, but Scheckinger's going to clear the miss. Bailey Scheckinger going to bring it down. Finds Olsen under the basket. That's tipped away by Berry. Saved a sure layup there by Olsen. So the Hawkettes will still have it. 5:23 to go in the half. Still lead 19-16. Find Mulbauer at the three-point line. She'll shoot the 3. That's off. No good. Shiring with the rebound. Up and good. Steph Shiring with 6 first half points. Hawkettes lead by 5. Indians bring it down. Berry with it. She'll try to penetrate. Loses the ball momentarily. Back to Berry. She'll penetrate again. Loses the ball. She'll take it back out on top. Go inside to Crabb again. Backside to Brewster. Brewster's going to throw it up and score. Nice shot by Brewster. Her first 2 of the night. Gaskell brings it up for the Hawkettes. Have that 3-point lead. Mulbauer with it. She'll penetrate and go up. No good. Ball's loose. They're going to call a jump. That'll be Indians' ball on the alternate possession. So they'll have it, trailing by 3, 4:33 to go in the half. Berry gets it in. Go to Duffy this time. She brings it down against Mulbauer. Out on top to Berry again. Near steal. Duffy gets loose. She pull up. Nice block by Gaskell. Mulbauer with it. They're going to call a Point for a foul. She'll pick up her second. Hawkettes always look to run. That'll be Point's second foul, 16 foul. Gaskell gets it in backcourt. Brings it across. Go inside to Scheckinger, up and good off the glass. Assist to Gaskell. Scheckinger with 5. Takes the lead to 5. Inside of 4 minutes to play in the half. Berry gets it to Point. Point not real sure of herself handling the ball, but gets the job done. Crabb with it. She'll reverse the ball around to Blast. She'll go to the basket. We're going to call Bailey Scheckinger for the block. That'll be Bailey's second foul. Sixth-team foul against IKM. Be second on Scheckinger. Crabb with it. She's going to penetrate on Shiring. Try to step under. No good. That's cleared by the Hawkettes. Gaskell with it. She'll bring it across. 3.5 to go in the half. Mulbauer with it, top of the key, feeds Bailey Scheckinger back to Mulbauer. Jump stop. They're going to call her for the travel. So the Indians will get it back, trailing by 5 as Brewster checks back in for point. Berry loses the handle. She'll get it back over to Brewster. Duffy gonna bring it down against Mulbauer. Go in the corner to Blast. Back out on top to Brewster, around to Berry. Berry brings it around to the right side, tries to penetrate, still trying to go. About dribbles out of bounds there, manages to get it to the corner. 15-footer, no good. Shiring gonna clear the rebound. Gaskell feeds Olsen left wing. She'll put the spin move on. Dribble it back out. Mulbauer top of the key. She'll penetrate. She'll get clobbered, no call. That's cleared by the Indians. Blast with the rebound. Berry has it. She'll bring it across half court. 2.5 to go in the half. Indians still trail by 5, 23-18. We'll feed it inside this time to Berry. She's going to post up Gaskell. Gaskell's going to foul her, so Berry will be headed to the line for a pair. Indians very, very physical, taking the Hawkettes to the block time and time again. Doesn't really matter who's guarding. The Indians seem to like that post-up play. Berry's first free throw is good. That's her first of the night. Cuts the lead to 4. Second free throw here by Berry is good. That'll be her second point of the evening. Hawkettes lead by 3, 2:25 to go in the half. Mulbauer with it right wing, over to Olsen. To Mulbauer, inside to Bailey Scheckinger. Turnaround move, up and good. Bailey Scheckinger. She's got 7 in this half. Feed it ahead here to Brewster. Duffy's going to bring it down against Mulbauer. There's a push-off on Brewster, no call. Berry feeds it over to the Brewster on the left wing. They'll go back on top to Duffy, back to Berry. Berry going to penetrate. Mulbauer steps in front. There's a three-pointer, no good. That's cleared by Bailey Scheckinger. Gaskell with it. She'll bring it down. Hawkettes lead by 5. 1:40 to go till halftime. Get it to Shiring, inside to Scheckinger again. She'll turn around off the glass and good. Bailey Scheckinger, they just can't deal with her on the block. That's a 7-point lead with 1:25 to go. Duffy's going to bring it down, find Berry, thought about the 3, go inside to Duffy. They'll kick it to Crabb, no good. Mulbauer on the run, on the rebound here. She'll back it out of there and get it to Gaskell. 1:12 to go in the half. Olsen left wing, inside to Shiring, left hand, no good. Nice move there by Shiring, but couldn't put the shot down. That's nearly lost out of bounds by the Indians. Mulbauer slapping at it, lucky not to get the foul. We'll go out on top to Berry for the Indians. Gaskell man-to-man on her. They'll come around to Crabb. Crabb going to take Shiring to the block again. Olsen with the near steal. Gaskell up against Berry. 37 seconds to play in the half. There's a penetration move down the middle. Crabb tries to post up again. Manages to get the ball. She'll step through. Stolen away by Mulbauer. That's on the floor. Gaskell comes back with it. Olsen ahead of the pack. She gets clobbered off the rim. No good. Gets her own rebound. She's fouled again. She'll be headed to the line for 2 shots. Nelia Olsen strong to the basket there, had to be. She had one gal hanging on each arm, missed the shot, managed to get the rebound, has 2 free throws here and makes the first to take the lead to 8. That'll give Nelia Olsen 5 as Katie Scheckinger back into the game. Steph Shiring looking a little winded. She's headed to the bench. 18 seconds to play. Hawkettes up by 8. Olsen's second free throw, good. Stretches the lead to 9. Nelia Olsen was 6 in the first half. Duffy brings it down. They'll double her. She'll try to step through it. She'll find Point, who's back into the game. She'll dribble it back out. Tries to find somebody. Stolen away by the Hawkettes. Still loose on the floor. Scheckinger with it. Finds Olsen. Thrown out of bounds. Millie Olsen a little slow to get up, but she's all right. That's going to do it for the half as the clock runs out. Hawkettes lead the Sac Indians 29-20. We'll be back for the second half in just a second. Back in Manila, we're just about ready to go here for the second half. Hopefully it'll be as exciting as that first half was. Hawkettes drew away at the end of the half and lead this one 29-20. Again, Sac led 14-13 at one time after the Hawkettes raced out to an 11-2 lead. The Indians going to hang around the way it looks and give the Hawkettes a tussle. Hawkettes will have the ball here to start the third quarter with that 9-point lead. Gaskell with it. Get it over to Olsen. She pulls up from 10 and hits it. Amelia Olsen opens the second half scoring for the Hawkettes. That'll make the lead 11. Point with it. Try to double her. They'll go across to Duffy. Berry with it. Try to post up Crabb again. Duffy down the lane. Knocked away. Duffy going to penetrate. Pull up. No good. Shiring clears the rebound. Gaskell gets it. Hawkettes going to look inside here again the way it looks. Go across to Olsen, back to Mulbauer at the free throw line. She pulls up from 15, rolls it around, no good. Shiring offensive rebound. Schekinger battles for the rebound, and that's going to be a Hawkette ball as it went off of Crabb out of bounds. Go across to Olsen. She'll get it back to Gaskell. Mulbauer with it. Feed across to Gaskell, left wing. Hawkettes patient here on the offense. Go to Gaskell, thought about the three. She'll get it to Olsen. That's knocked loose. Olsen going to run it down. Gaskell back with it. Get it to Olsen, left wing. Over to Gaskell. Inside to Shiring. She turns from 5, no good. Bailey Schekinger up, no good. Gets it back again. Finally, they're going to call the foul here. See if this is going to go against Brewster. Yeah, they'll get Brewster for the foul on the inside. So Schekinger will be going to the line here to try to add to that 9-point performance in the first half. She'll have 2 shots. First free throw, good. Bailey with 10 on the night. Second free throw. Off the rim, no good. Olsen, nice rebound for the Hawkettes. She tries to spin on Berry. Stolen away there by Point. She'll take it down across. Thought about the 3. Berry will drive. Lofted across. Back to Point. Long three-pointer. No good off the rim. Haley Schekinger brings it ahead to Mulbauer. She's going to penetrate and try to go up in traffic. No good. Olsen going to have a rebound here. They're going to call this on Nelia Olsen. They're going to call Nelia Olsen, who look to have the position with Berry, so the Indians will get it. That'll be the second on Olsen. Just the first team foul of the half on the Hawkettes. Berry with it. Gets it across to Duffy. She'll bring it down. Still in the backcourt. It's got to be getting close. That's 10. Taking their dear sweet time bringing the ball down. Across the Indians. Indians coach yelling for a timeout. They're not going to get it. The ball's in bounds. Hawkettes lead by 12 here. The Indians coach desperately wanted a timeout. Inside to Mulbauer. She goes up and she's fouled by Duffy. So Mulbauer will be headed to the line. Should be the third on Duffy. Oh, the first on Duffy, excuse me. That's Crabb with the 2 fouls. Mulbauer's free throw, good. Her first point in the second half. Brewster back into the game for Duffy. Mulbauer with another free throw. Good also. That'll give her 8 on the night. Indians look a little tentative here as Berry tries to drive it across with the left hand. She'll drive it to the basket. Kicked out to the side to Crabb. She hits the little 10-footer. Crabb with the first 2 points for the Indians of the second half. 34-22. 5:30 to go, third quarter. Olsen with it left wing, lobs it inside to nobody. Mulbauer ends up with it though on the junk and converts the basket. Olsen with a bad pass there. It got over the defense and Mulbauer ended up with it and converted the layup. Crabb with it out on top. Goes to the right wing. She's double teamed. Tries to get it inside. That's on the floor. Mulbauer steals it away. She's pushed. No call. They'll get it to Gaskell. She'll bring it down the right side. They'll try to double her. She's fouled by Point. That'll be Point's third foul. She'll be coming out. Duffy into the game. That's the third team foul for the Indians. They're going to take a timeout here with 5:02 to play third quarter. Hawkettes lead the Indians 36-22. We'll be back. Zoom in. Back in Manila here. Sac trails the IKM Hawkettes 36-22 with 5:02 to go third quarter here. Indians trailed by just 9 at half. The Hawkettes able to outscore them 7-3 here in the early going. Hawkettes will have it. Get it left wing here to Olsen. To lob it over to Bailey Schekinger. Nice pass to Shiring. Nice work by the two bigs on the inside there by the Hawkettes. Perfect. Stolen away by the Hawkettes. Gaskell with it. She'll drive down. She's fouled. This one's going to go against Duffy, who doesn't like the call. Gaskell will be headed to the line. 38-22 the score. Gaskell with 2 free throws on it yet to score here in the game. First free throw. Rounded out for Gaskell. That one was halfway down but managed to climb back out of there. Score stays at 38-22. Gaskell's second free throw. Good, right through the middle. Hawks up by 17. Point with it. She'll find Barry. They'll go over to Crabb. She tries to penetrate on Shiring. Barry gets it back on the right wing. She penetrates down the middle. They're going to call Gaskell for a tap foul on the way by. Kayla with the slap. That'll be the second team foul against the Hawkettes. Second on Gaskell. Hawkettes spreading the fouls out here at least. Nobody in serious foul trouble. Crabb with it. She tries to penetrate. Looks inside. Nice pass there to Barry on the give and go. Barry shrinks the lead back to 15. She gets her first bucket of the second half. Olsen with it to Mulbauer. She'll penetrate and pull up from 15 and drop it in. Margot Mulbauer. Money from inside 15. Stretches the lead back to 17. Barry's going to drive. Gaskell going to get ticketed for the foul again. That'll be the third team foul, third on Gaskell. So the Indians will play it out in front of their own bench here. Trailing by 17, exactly 4 minutes to play, third quarter. Stolen away by Mulbauer. She'll drive down and score. Mulbauer with 8 in the second half. Indians break away here. Crabb, nice spin move, goes up and scores. Hawkettes bring it back down, 43-26 the count. Inside to Schekinger, she goes up, no good. Shiring has it knocked away, no call. The Indians come out of there with it. Barry tries to penetrate on Gaskell. Point with it, she'll penetrate. Nice pass to Crabb. She tries to shoot it. Shiring blocks it. Get it to Gaskell. There's a foul on Point. That'll be her fourth. 15 foul on the Indians. Hawkettes will have it back, leading by 17, 3:13 to go, third quarter. Inside here to Shiring. She loses control of it. It's going to be a jump ball here as Schekinger and Brewster tied it up in the middle. Indians will have it. Berry gets it in. They'll fire it ahead this time to Brewster. Back to Duffy. They'll get it over the top to Crabb. She's going to take off for the basket again. Nearly stolen, blocked by Schekinger, but she's going to be whistled for the foul. You just can't guard Crabb here. She's driving around the defense and going right to the basket. Crabb's going to have a pair of free throws. First one good. She's got 5 in the second half already. Cuts the lead to 16. Second free throw. Good. She rattles them both in. Hawkettes bring it down. Gaskell with it. The lead's 15. 2:53 to go third quarter. Mobauer trying to post up. Olsen with it out on top. Finds Gaskell. Lob it over the top to Olsen. She'll go up in traffic. No good. Olsen with it again. Going to call another jump ball. I've got the arrows mixed up here. That should be IKM ball. It should belong to the Hawkettes as they had the last one on the other end. We're having a discussion here. It seems the SAC manager has more input on it than everybody else. See what they get figured out here. Yes, it will stay with the Hawkettes, which is the right call. SAC coach not happy with the call here, but definitely the Indians had the last jump ball. Both crowds into it. Two good student sections here for the Hawkettes and also for the Indians. A loud crowd here tonight. Indians not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. 43-28 the score. 2:38 to play, third quarter. Hawkettes try to play it in. Get it to Schekinger. She goes up, throws it up again, no good. Mobauer going to be called for the foul. That'll be Margot's third foul. 15th foul on the Hawkettes. Indians get it back. There goes Crabb again. She'll get it back to Berry. Berry going to use the pick. Berry down the middle. Kicks it back to Crabb. She tries to drive in the middle. Back to Berry. Inside to Crabb. Go over to Point. She throws up a 15-footer. No good. Long rebound goes to Shiring. She finds Mobauer ahead of the pack. She'll drive on Duffy. Pull up and score. Margot Mobauer with the basket and the foul. Nice pass by the Hawkettes to get that ball ahead. Steph Shiring leads to a standing ovation, playing her heart out here in the first 5-6 minutes of the third quarter. Katie Schekinger will take her spot. Mobauer going to try to convert the three-point play, and does. 46-28 the score. Hawkettes up by 18, the biggest lead of the game. Indians bring it across. Crabb has it. She'll find Berry. Berry tries the left side against Gaskell, continues to go, loses it off of her toe. That'll go to the corner to Brewster. Back out to Duffy. Back to Berry out on top. Duffy left wing. Try to go inside this time to kick it back out. Berry going to try the three. That's off. That's cleared by Katie Schekinger. And Berry going to be called for the foul as she reached in on Katie Schekinger. That should be the 17th foul. So we'll be shooting here. Katie Schekinger, the freshman here for the Hawkettes, will be at the line for a 1-and-1 situation. That is the fourth foul, more importantly, on Berry, who's the point guard here for the Indians, who seems to run things here and make things happen for the Indians. Katie Scheckinger again, a freshman here, 1-and-1 situation. Free throw, good, Katie Scheckinger. Played big off the bench here tonight. She'll have another here on the bonus. Good with both free throws. 48-28 the score. The Hawkettes open up the biggest lead in the game at 20. Duffy tries to get it across. Will get it to point. She drives on Gaskell. Duffy with it out front. Back to point. She'll penetrate. She'll push off with the arm again. Still no call. Try to go inside that time to Crabb. That's knocked away by Scheckinger. Bailey Scheckinger, that is. Indians will keep it. Duffy to trigger. Feed it into Brewster at the three-point line. Back to point. Thought about the three. Shoot it inside this time. Bailey Scheckinger going to be called for the reach over the top. She'll have her third foul. That'll be the sixth team foul. It's Bailey Scheckinger's fourth foul. So Steph Shiring with the short rest comes back off the bench to take Bailey's spot. 1:11 to go third quarter. Point with it. Point still with it. Forced to call the timeout. So we'll go ahead and take a little break here. Hawkettes lead the Indians 48-28. Manila, an exciting regional semifinal here between IKM and SAC. IKM leads at 48-28, 1:06 to go, third quarter. Indians' biggest problem is their starting point guard is on the bench here with 4 fouls. See if that affects him as much as I think so. Point with it. She'll get it to Duffy. She'll work off of a pick, try to get inside to Crabb. Crabb's going up in traffic. That's blocked by Katie Scheckinger. Mulbauer steps out of bounds on the rebound. So the Indians will get it back. Mulbauer saying she got pushed a little bit there. No call. Inside this time to, let's see, that's Glass with her first field goal of the second half on the post up. Cuts the lead back to 18. Olsen with it. Lobs over the top. Stolen away by Duffy on a bad pass. Duffy will bring it down in a hurry. Mulbauer from behind almost gets the steal. That goes off of Brewster out of bounds. The Hawkettes will get it back on the Indian turnover. Good hustle by Mulbauer on the defensive end to knock it loose and off of Brewster. Gaskell brings it across. They'll get it to Olsen. Back to Gaskell. Inside to Shiring. She's getting clobbered. No call. Gaskell three-pointer. No good off the rim. Cleared by Crabb. Gets it ahead to Duffy. 4 seconds. Three-pointer here by Point. No good off the rim. Shiring going to clear it and get it ahead. 3 seconds to go. Mulbauer's going to pull up from three. No good off the rim. So we got 3 in the books here. The Hawkettes lead the Indians 48-30. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Back in Manila for the fourth quarter here between IKM and SAC. The Indians trail by 18 here. But they've definitely given the Hawkettes fits here tonight, making them earn everything they get. A very well-coached and talented SAC team from the Northwest Conference finished with a 16-7 record. Tied Newell Fonda, who's playing Arleva tonight, in Carroll. The winners will match up here Saturday night, in Denison as the Indians get it. Point has it. She'll try to feed it inside to Crabb. Back out on top. Go back to Crabb. She'll try to penetrate. She's going to be called for the walk. So the Hawkettes will get it back. Their first possession of the fourth quarter. Gaskell brings it across. They'll go to Olsen. Katie Scheckinger back to Olsen. Olsen just about loses it out of bounds. Feed it out on top to Gaskell. Shoots it inside to Olsen on a nice pass. Lost on the floor. Mulbauer ends up with it, and she's tackled by Point, and she's out of the game. The second best ball handler for the Indians will head to the bench. as Berry comes back in, nursing those 4 fouls for the Indians. Desperately need a ball handler in the game. Coach Fisher has no choice but to send his point guard back in with 4 fouls with 7:20 to play in the game and trailing by 18 points. Mobile will be at the line. This will be a 1-and-1. Mobile's free throw, good right through there. Largo Mobile with 12 in the second half to go with 6 in the first half. Gives her 18 on the night. The second free throw here on the bonus, good. Largo Mobile with 19. Shoot it ahead this time to Crabb. Picks up her dribble. They'll go to the corner here to Berry. Berry going to bring it across. They'll kick it in the corner. That's a 2-pointer off the rim, no good. Nice block out there by Crabb. She gets tied up with Olsen. Olsen tries to dribble it out of there. Knocked loose by one of the Indians, so the Hawkettes will keep it, leading by 20. Inside of 7 minutes to play. Mobauer gets it right wing this time. She'll go across to Olsen, wide open 3, Nelia Olsen, no good. That one's gonna roll out of bounds and stay with the Hawkettes as it went off one of the Indians. Hawkettes will play it in. Gaskell with it on the top of the key. Go around the left side to Olsen. They find Mobauer on the baseline. She pulls up from 10 off the rim, no good. Shiring knocks the rebound around. That's cleared by Berry, who'll come out of there with it. 6.5 to play. Blast with it. Back to Berry. She'll have it top of the key. Pull up for 3 off the rim, no good. Almost had that one down. Olsen clears it for the Hawkettes. She'll get it back to Gaskell as Brewster defends. Katie Scheckinger kicks it to Mobauer for a 3. That's off, no good. Sharon gets the rebound. She's fouled. This one's going to go against Crabb. I think that's going to be 4 on Crabb. No, that's 3. That will be the 9th team foul against Sac. This is a 2-shot foul, so the Hawkettes, first one is missed by Shiring. The Hawkettes will be shooting 2 here from now on out. As Benson comes in off the bench here to take Crabb's spot. Second free throw good by Shiring. Excuse me, that was Blast that checked out. Shiring with 3 in the second half. Gaskell guards Berry. Berry gets it around here. They're going to call a foul on Olsen coming around the backside. That'll be Olsen's, let's see, is that 3? Almost had me convinced that was 4 on Nelia. Haley Scheckinger already on the bench with 4. So Olsen with 3. First free throw good by Berry. She has 3 in the second half. 5 on the game. Second free throw good by Berry. Cuts the lead to 19. Gaskell brings it across for the Hawkettes. Finds Olsen left wing. Olsen will drive to center. She'll try to find Mobauer. Mobauer goes up and scores. Duffy hanging all over. Mobauer somehow found the basket on a nice pass from Olsen. 5.5 to go in the game. 21 the lead, 53-32. Berry will penetrate. She'll bang into Shiring. They're going to call Shiring for the block. So that'll be Steph's second foul, 8th team foul of the half here on the Hawkettes. Berry's free throw rolls around and in. Indians look in their comfort zone when Berry is in the game. She runs things here for the Indians. Converts both ends of the free throws. Indians going to take a timeout here, so with 5:28 to go in the game, Hawkettes lead the Indians 53-34. We'll be back in just a second. Back in Manila here, Ron Novotny in the picture here, the local radio analyst for KNOD in Harlan, doing the game here for IKM and SAC. Back to game action here. Hawkettes lead 53-34. 5:27 to go as Gaskell brings it into front court. They'll work it back around here. Olsen on the left side. Back to Gaskell. She'll launch the three off the rim, no good. Momauer runs down the long rebound. She'll dribble it out of there. Back to Gaskell. They'll find Shiring for the little bunny, and she'll convert. Steph Shiring with 5 in the second half. Runs the lead out to 21 again as Duffy gets it across. Brewster with it. Will get it to Barry. Gaskell on her. Barry will drive it to the basket and throw it up. Going to call her for a walk. As the Indians crowd gives the referees the business on the traveling call. Hawkettes have it. Go to the right wing. Post up here to Katie Scheckinger. That's blocked out of bounds. That'll stay with the Hawkettes. Blast with a nice recovery on the defense. Swatted that one out of bounds. The Hawkettes will play it in. We'll go to Mobauer. Around to Gaskell. Olsen left wing. Knocked loose by Barry. Gaskell retrieves it in the backcourt. She'll feed Olsen. Olsen wide open three-pointer. No good off the rim. Cleared there by the Indians. Should have been a travel. They'll get it out of there to Blassen, and Barry ends up with it. Way ahead is Duffy. She goes up with the left hand and scores. Duffy with her first two of the second half. Cuts the lead back to 19 with 4:10 to play. Inside to Katie Scheckinger. That's off no good. Crabb clears it for the Indians. Barry gets it across half court. She'll penetrate again. She'll go to Crabb. Crabb going to head to the basket again. Goes out of there in a pile. Barry scores for the three. That's off no good. One of the Indians down. That's Crabb. She's hobbled a little bit. Hawkettes bring it down in the corner to Olsen. Olsen headed to the basket. That's knocked loose and stolen away by Brewster. Duffy ahead of the pack. She piles in, and Shiring going to be called for the block. 3:33 to go in the game. Hawkettes lead the Indians by 19. Duffy headed to the line for a couple as Shiring picks up her third. That's the 9th team foul, so the both teams will be shooting 2 from here on out. Crabb going to come out for the Indians. Katie Scheckinger doing a good job off the bench as she's replaced by Bailey Scheckinger playing with those 4 fouls. Duffy at the free throw line again, 2-shot foul. First free throw is good. She'll have another attempt here. Second free throw, rolls around and in. Cuts the lead to 17 with 3.5 to play. Duffy with 4 in the second half. Mobauer brings it up. She'll find Gaskell. Go to Olsen. Back around to Gaskell to Mobauer. Gaskell out on top. Inside to Shiring. He's being swatted at. Gaskell going to pull up from 15. No good off the rim. Shiring, big rebound. No good. That's cleared out of there by Blass. Duffy bringing it down in a hurry. We're just about down to 3 minutes to go. Brewster with it. Back to Blass. Got to guard her. Off the rim, no good. Mobauer gets the long rebound. She's tied up. And that will be Hawkette possession. As Crabb's back up off the bench here, she'll be back in for Benson. Took a little break there to try to shake off that small injury she had on the other end. Gaskell with it, gets it in across half court. Olsen left side. Back to Gaskell. Mobauer with it. Round to Gaskell, over to Olsen. Hawkette's going to run a little clock here. Not going to take it unless it's an easy one here. Gaskell to Shiring. Shiring faces the basket. Back to Scheckinger. Gaskell with it. She does a little spin move. Gets Olsen in the corner. Gets it to Mobauer out on top. The Hawkette's going to burn some clock here. We're down to 2:23 to play. Duffy going to foul Mobauer, the 90% free throw shooter, headed to the line for 2 shots. Mobile already with 15 in the second half, 21 on the game. We'll have 2 shots. First free throw, no good. First miss of the night. Mobile with another. Second free throw, good by Margot. Huser checking in here for the Indians. They'll get it ahead here quickly. There's going to be a carry on Crabb as she tried to penetrate around Shiring. Hawkettes will play it in. Get it into Mobiler. Mobiler going to walk it up. Still dribbling in the backcourt. They're going to call Berry for a foul, and she's going to be done on the little tap foul. So Mobile will be headed back to the line for a 2-shot foul. 2:09 to play. Berry, a senior for this Indian team, played her heart out here. Leaves the game with 8 points and a whole bunch of heart. Excellent ball player for the Indians. First free throw by Mobile is good. 57-38 the score. Second free throw, also good. Going to have a couple of subs here. It looks like the Indians bring a couple off the bench here. This will be Amy Payton into the game as Crabb and Duffy leave. Hawkettes up here by 20. They'll inbounds it this time. Get it back to Payton. She tries to penetrate. They'll go around out on top to Benson. Payton back with it. Back to Benson. Thought about the 3. Stolen away by Gaskell. Gaskell going to be on the run here. She'll drive down and convert the layup. Kayla Gaskell. 3 points on the night. 60-38, 1:40 to play. There's a 3-pointer by the Indians. That's off, no good. Knocked around, and that's Payton throws it up, no good. Finally, Brewster converts. Cuts the lead back to 20. Hawkettes with it. Go across to Mobauer. To Gaskell, around to Olsen. Out to Gaskell. Mobauer with it. Scheckinger with it. Hawkettes going to run the clock. Kick it back out to Gaskell, around to Olsen. Back to Mobauer. She'll find Bailey Scheckinger, feed it inside to Nelia Olsen. She does a spin move. She'll be fouled. Olsen headed to the line for a couple here. This foul will be against Blass. Olsen's free throw, good. Olsen will have another here with 48 seconds to play. That's also good. 62-40 the count. Nearly lost there by the Indians. They'll get it across. Feed it inside. There's a shot. That's swatted by Olsen. She'll pick up the foul with 2 free throws. These will be attempted by Amy Payton. First free throw, no good. Second free throw, no, it is good. Be Payton's first points of the evening. Mobauer brings it down. Take it around to Olsen. Skip pass it to Mobauer. They're just going to run this thing out if they can. Mobauer's being leaned on. They'll get it to Gaskell with 16 to go. That's turned over. The Indians bring it out. Brewster with it. There's a three-pointer by the Indians. That goes off no good. Ten seconds to play. They're just going to run this one out. Hawkettes with it. Mulbauer gets it across. They're going to just dribble it out here. Hawkettes will advance to the regional final here over the Sac Indians, 62-41. We'll be back for the wrap-up in just a second.